So if you can hear me, go ahead and type 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, type 1 in the chat. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to start anytime now. The next few seconds we're going to start. So I'm just giving us a few time so that some others can join, all right? Yeah, so let's begin. So if you can hear me, go ahead and type 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, type 1 in the chat, all right? So that I'm sure that you can hear me and you can see me. So if you can hear me and you can see me, type 1 in the chat. Type a number 1 in the chat. All right, so if you can hear me and you can see me, type 1 in the chat. All right. You're all welcome to tonight's class. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to be starting right away to avoid any waste of time. We're going to be starting right away. So you're all welcome. We have about 21 persons in the class. This is a continuation of the last class that we did last time. You know, we're not able to finish it, but yeah, we're going to do it again. So let's get started. So the moment you can see my screen, you can go ahead and put type 2 in the chat. The moment you're able to see my screen, type 2 in the chat. Like I'm going to be sharing my screen right now. All right. This layout. Yeah. It's much better. Okay. Now, so by this time, for those of you that cannot still see my screen, you know, if you cannot see my screen clearly, you should follow the instructions that you're seeing in front of you. All right. So all you're just simply gonna do is that you go ahead and then make it bigger. All you're just simply gonna do is that you go ahead and type and click on that settings button. Then you change the quality to 720. All right, so that you can see my screen much more clearer and so that it's easier for you to see. Okay, so we're going to be starting right now. If you have done that, I think everything should be clear for you, and we're going to be starting right now and immediately. So you're all welcome to tonight's class. My name is Praise Akilami, and for the next 90 minutes I shall be showing you exactly the new way that you can make your first $500 before 26th of February, partnering with companies starting from zero. And see, the best thing about this business I'm exposing to you, all right, this is called CPA marketing. And the best thing about this business that is that you don't need any certificates for this, you don't need any education or even any type of startup capital at all. It is just an amazing business, trust me. It is just an amazing business that you can use for yourself, and it can totally change your life 100%. All right. So this was me in 2020 when I started this business, and this is me now in 2023 racking a whole lot of dollars. Like, I'm telling you that if you take this business seriously 100%, all your money worries is going to end. Like, whether it's rent that you're struggling to pay, whether anything that is really disturbing you right now, trust me, if you take this business seriously, your life is totally going to change. All right. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. And another thing is that for you to make your first $100 just like me and change your life, right, it's only going to take you 3 steps and the right guidance. It only takes 3 steps and the right guidance, because that's all what matters when it comes to making money online. And this particular business, it just takes 3 steps and the right guidance. So that's what I'm giving you. So my promise to you is that by the end of this webinar, you would have discovered how I went from running an online business in a flooded apartment. Like, I started this business in a flooded apartment to becoming a multi-millionaire at the age of 21. Like, it is 100% guaranteed. And I'm telling you that if you follow the step-by-step methods that I'll share in tonight's webinar, I guarantee you that you'll be making even above $500 before 26th of February. In fact, go ahead and type in the chat box, I believe I can do it. Type in the chat box, I believe I can do it. If you believe you can do this, go ahead and type in the chat box, I believe I can do it. Because for everything that is in life, for everything that you see right now in life, it had to start from somebody's belief. Okay? Everything you see in life had to start from someone's belief. That is just the truth. Like, as a matter of fact, from the beginning of time up to now, all right, anything that you see that is real, the phone you're using started from somebody's idea, it started from somebody's belief. That's why one of the reasons why I like, the song I just played for you that says I'm a winner man, all right. One of the reasons why I love that song so much is because it just reflects what I want to be. I want to always be a winner. So it all starts from you believing that you can do it before you even go ahead and start doing anything. In fact, the person that created Facebook, the person that created YouTube, it all started from him believing that he can do something that can change the world. So you need to first believe that you can change yourself before you even start to think of changing the world entirely. And one of the amazing things about this particular business is that you just need your phone and about 2 hours in a day and the right guidance and knowledge to really make a whole lot of money from this thing. Now, and I know that okay, I've told you guys, okay, now you can make $500 from this business in the next 4 days, in the next 5 days, in the next 7 days. Yes, that's true. All right. But the thing is that I'm not just here to introduce you to any stupid platform, because most times when you hear things like that, you would think that, okay, maybe I'm going to introduce us to a platform. No, I'm not here to introduce you to any platform. I'm not telling you to put 10K to get 50K in 24 hours. No, that's not what I'm doing in tonight's class. In tonight's class, what I want to do is that I want to save you and impact you with the knowledge of CPA marketing so that you can earn huge amount of dollars for yourself. Like, when I say huge amount of dollars, I mean dollars that can help you become independent, that can help you become comfortable before 26th of January, even if you've tried everything else and you failed woefully. Like, what I simply just want to do is that I want to help you break from the strongholds of poverty, because I know that a lot of people are struggling in poverty right now, and only a few amount of people can really break out of this poverty. All right. I want to give you the capacity to be able to make millions and millions of dollars, thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds and hundreds of dollars for yourself. Okay. And one of my biggest inspirations for doing this is because the Bible says something. All right. If you're a Christian like me, you would have been conversant with this particular passage. All right. The Bible says something. It says, "My people are destroyed due to lack of knowledge." All right. Which means that it's possible for you to even be a child of God and you still suffer. You still face destructions. Okay. That's something you have to know. Even the children of Israel, when they were in bondage and captivity and all that, they were facing a lot of issues. All right. The journey that was supposed to take them about 4 days took them about 40 years. Okay. And these are like the main children of God I was talking about from the Bible. Right. And the reason why it took them 40 years instead of 4 days to finish their journey from the bondage to the promised land is because the guidance of the Lord left them. So you can see how very, very important guidance is whenever you want to succeed in life. Okay. Now, just so you know, this particular class is for only serious minded people who are ready to build a legitimate business that will help them escape poverty and change their story. All right. So if this is not you, you can go ahead and leave the meeting now. This particular class that we're in right now is for only people who are really, really serious and who are ready to build a legitimate business online, partnering with companies abroad, right? And my main aim is to show you exactly how you can make your first $500 in the next 1 week with this particular business. Okay, so if this is not you, you can go ahead and leave the webinar. You don't have to stay. Okay, and I'm talking about changing people's life just like it changed my own life and changed the life of hundreds of people like you that I have mentored in over 13 countries around the world. I'm talking of people like Gift here, who used to sell fabrics online. She used to sell clothes online. She used to be an online vendor. That was what she used to do before. But when she started this business, her life totally changed, right? Her life totally changed. And this was the first day that she joined. She got my mentorship and she started learning from a webinar just like this from you. And in 9 days, she made her first withdrawal of like around $95. That's around 80,000 naira. And for a 20-year-old, that's a lot of money if you ask me. All right. And this girl is just like in 200 level, making some money for herself. And yeah, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And there's also Bolaji here who tried a lot of stuffs, and only the CPA marketing that you see right here worked for him. All right. That's why I told you guidance is very, very important, because the thing is that if you try a business without guidance, you always go round and round and round without any progress. That's why I see somebody like Bolaji here doing it. He tried e-commerce, information products, MLM. He tried so many, even sports betting, but none of them worked for him. Right? Only until he got on a webinar like this, just like you are, he learned what I'm teaching you, and he made around 539,000 for yourself. Now, just take a moment and ask yourself, okay, what can 500K do for me in the next 1 week, in the next 2 weeks? All right. If 500K is not a lot of money for you, you can go ahead and leave the webinar now. There's no problem. All right. But if you really want to learn this thing, make sure you stick around. And there's also people like Ghana here who finished university and didn't even know what to do with his life. Like, you go to university in these days, and once you think that, okay, once you finish university, you're going to see a job, blah, blah, blah. It's a lie. There's no job anywhere. There is no job anywhere. And if you go ahead and do the NYSC, they're going to pay 33,000 naira per month. And after the 33,000 naira per month for 12 months, at the end of the 12 months, you see that you've not even saved anything. You see that you don't even have any money to give your children if you have a child. You see that you don't even have anything to even show for it. It's just a total waste of time, if you ask me. But this guy, he ditched the NYSC and he went ahead to start CPA. And in less than a month, he made over $840 from CPA. So you can imagine how beautiful and how amazing that is. So that's like 840 times 750. That's around 630K. If this guy was to make that 600K from NYSC, he would have to spend about 1.5 years doing NYSC. That's if he decides that, okay, he's not going to eat the alawi, or he's not going to use the money for anything. So you can see how NYSC is a total waste of time and total bullshit. There's also Ghana here who did CPA while he was in school. All right, and he did this thing without spending any money on this business. It's just an amazing business, because now this guy that you see here, he didn't have to spend a lot of time doing it. All right, he did this business while he was running his school project. So this shows you that with this particular kind of business, it's a business that is very, very flexible for you, even if you're in school. No matter how choked up you are. This guy is a chemical engineering student. Remember the day he sent me a message, he told me, "Oh my guy, I made $2,250, and I didn't even have to spend any money on this business." Like, that's amazing. So, that's one of the reasons why I love to teach business, because it's a very, very flexible business and it covers a whole lot of people. I even remember somebody who had no job, but through this particular business, he was able to feed and become comfortable. Like, there are a lot of people who try to like get jobs and all that. See, let me just tell you of the truth. See, nobody's going to be getting any new jobs. Nobody's creating any new jobs. In fact, instead of jobs to be created, jobs are going away. You can see the AI that is happening. You can see technology and all that. See, technology is the root of unemployment. People just pretend as if they don't know. The more technology advances, the more there would be no jobs. That's why you need skills like this that are technological, that are technology proof. And no matter how technology advances, your services will always be needed. And there's also Rash Baba here, who is 45 years old and works with MTN and does CPA only as a side hustle. And when I asked him, I told him that, Alpha guy, why did you even start this business? Like, you are 45 years old, for God's sake. Like, why are you looking to start a business like CPA and all that? He said, "Oh my guy, I was just like trying to like find something for my kids, for my wife, just to augment the income." And what, like, it works very, very well for him, and he only does this business as a side hustle. Trust me. And this guy has a wife, he has 3 kids. He literally does this business just to augment his current income. And he makes an average of around 600 to 800K every month from this business. And the last time we flew to Dubai and we're talking and all that, we're gisting, and I told him that, guy, Alpha, you don't try. 45 years old man, they make so serious money from this. He said anytime he goes to work, he usually used to like shank his co-workers and tell them that, oh, more, you guys are missing out and all that. So that's just these are just some of the people that this business has really changed their lives. Now, before we begin, I want to tell you guys something that you guys don't know. All right, I want to tell you guys something that you guys don't know, and this thing I'm about to tell you is something that you really, really need to keep at heart. Now, stay with me. Stay with me. Now, you have to understand that 2023 is going to be a very, very critical year, especially for Nigerians. I know this particular meeting, we have people abroad, we have different people in this meeting, but understand that 2023 is going to be a very, very critical year for a lot of people. Okay? Now, why do I say 2023 is going to be a very, very critical year? And believe everything I say, because everything I say is verified. All right? Everything I say is verified. In the next few days, we're going to choose the next president of Nigeria, and nothing is certain for now. But something I know that is certain is the hardship of Nigeria is going to continue, no matter who becomes president. I was talking to Peter Obi the other day, and we were having a discussion in a town hall meeting here in Abuja. And as we were discussing and talking about it, I brought up the issue of unemployment. I asked him, okay, how exactly do you plan to tackle employment? And he said that of a truth, unemployment is not something that you can really, really tackle. You have to make people become creators of their own jobs. All right. And one way you can become a creator of your own job is by getting a skill that people are willing to pay money for. And CPA is one of the easiest ones you can start right now. Now, another thing you have to understand is that unemployment is only going to rise, which means that no matter the level you are, there's no guaranteed job for you. In fact, by the end of this year, for every 4 people you meet on the road, 3 of them are going to be unemployed. And the last person who is employed is going to only be on the brink of losing his job. It's a very, very crazy thing. But a lot of people don't know all these things. And people are going to continue losing their jobs provided technology keeps on advancing. That is why you need skills that are future-proof. That is why you need skills that are future-proof. And if you think that, oh, the government is going to come and save me, the government is going to come and make things easier for me, blah, 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 I'm very, very sorry. You're on the road to becoming disappointed. That is just the truth. People are going to suffer. People are going to lose their jobs. People are going to lose money. People are going to cry. And only a few people who know this thing I'm going to share with you tonight, who are aware of this information I'm sharing with you tonight, are going to be able to safeguard themselves. See, if you love yourself, if you love your family, all right, if you love the people around you, if you don't want to suffer, you should be always looking forward to finding ways to safeguarding yourself. You're lucky enough that you're in this particular class tonight and I'm sharing this thing with you for free. Trust me, most people don't even know this thing I'm telling you. And on top of that, you're going to learn a skill that can help you safeguard yourself from any future upcomings, like unemployment, suffering, crying, economic hardship. All these things are not going to go away. That is why you need to safeguard yourself today. So if you're going to safeguard yourself today, go ahead and type in the chat, I will safeguard myself. If you're sure you're going to safeguard yourself today, go ahead and type in the chat, I will safeguard myself. It's extremely important to do that. And if you're feeling too big to use the chat, you can go ahead and leave the meeting, because I'm only here for the few people who are ready to follow me on this journey to safeguard themselves. So if you're going to safeguard yourself tonight, go ahead and type in the chat, I will safeguard myself. In fact, put in your name. I, Victory, will safeguard myself. I, Samuel, will safeguard myself. I'm telling you all these things from years and years of experience of doing business both online and offline. And I'm just sharing all these things with you because I love you and I want to make sure that whatever information I pass on this particular webinar is information that is going to be useful for you for the test of time. So go ahead and type in the chat, put in your name, I, Ernest, will safeguard myself. I, Dami, will safeguard myself. I, Prince, will safeguard myself. It's extremely important to do that. And like I said earlier, if you're feeling too big to use the chat, you can go ahead and leave the meeting right now. All right, that's good. So guys, I want to ask you guys a real quick question before we get started, because this question is extremely important to what we're going to be doing in tonight's class, okay? So how many people can you identify in front of you? Like, who can you identify in front of you right now? Go ahead and type in the chat. Who can you identify in front of you right now? Be typing in chat. Let me get some water. Okay. Okay, you guys can say, okay, you can see Brain Jota, Shaggy, the General. Okay, okay, that's nice, brother Shaggy. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so what do they do? What do they do for a living? These guys that you see in the chat, what do they do for a living? What do you think they do for a living? Okay, Mr. Macaroni, that's interesting. Okay, Yakubu says comedy. Okay, they are comedians, they are skit makers. Okay, interesting. They are skit makers. Who what else? What else? Okay, advertising. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting answer. You know, I love my classes to be very, very interactive because I want to make sure that whatever I'm teaching you is really entering your head. Because you know, what's the use of teaching if the person is not understanding? So I'm going to be asking a lot of questions, you know, as we go on the class. Okay, interesting. So guys, all these people that you just mentioned, I want you to make sure that you keep them in mind because they all have something to do with this CPA business that I'm about to expose to you. And if you want to know what it is, make sure you don't miss any minute of this particular class. Now, since I've already met you, let me quickly introduce myself as well. Okay, let me just turn off. So since I've already met you, let me just quickly introduce myself as well. So my name is Praise Akinlami and I'm 23 years old. And I started business about 2 years ago. And in this short amount of time, I've been able to start about 3 successful businesses, transacting over 130 million naira in this particular period. And see, the thing is, I've mentored over 100 of students who are now making at least $2,000 every month for themselves. And that's why I believe God is blessing me because, yeah, like Bible says, give and shall be given. Okay, so you know, if I'm blessing other people, God is also blessing me as well. Okay, and this is me on Twitter. All right, this is my account on Twitter. You can see it here. 52,000 people are following me on Twitter, and some of people also following me on Twitter are people like Don Jazzy. All right, you should know Don Jazzy, like Maven's Record, the manager for Rema, Arasta, and the rest of those guys. And the reason why you can see Dr. Chin also, who is also known as a Proco Doctor, following me as well. You know, and the reason why you see all these guys among the 50,000 followers that I'm having on Twitter following me is because these particular guys over time, okay, they've seen that I'm somebody that you can follow, I'm somebody that you can respect, and they love what I do and they love how I impact on the youth. All right. So yeah, I'm begging you in the name of God, please and please. I do not have any Facebook account. All right. Do not, I will never ever send you any message on Facebook. Please do not send me any message on Facebook. My Twitter and also my WhatsApp and my email are the only places that you're sure that when you send out a message, you're really, really talking to me. So please be safe out there, okay? And I'm the kind of person that I make money from what I do. I'm very, very practical. I'm not the kind of person that, okay, I'll just come and teach you something that I'm not doing. All right. Like I told you, I'm here to teach you how you can partner with companies and earn your first $500 in the next 1 week. All right. And this is me, you know, talking to one of my affiliate partners. Her name is Alina C, Senior Manager, Affiliate Masters International. And we're talking about a withdrawal I wanted to make around $1,900 or thereabout. And I was just making that withdrawal for myself. In fact, let me show you the withdrawal when I finally made it so that you see it clearly. All right. Just look at it. So guys, today I'll be withdrawing a commission of about $1,350 from my CPA affiliate account. One of them actually, I have a lot of them. So this is a new one I just opened and I think I made this in about 2 weeks or thereabout. So you can see here, it says, you see my name, Praise Akinlami, and you can see this is my email address. And I can just, scroll down and you can see here, it says 1,300. You can see here, it says affiliate commission, okay? So
Once I just click on withdraw, you can see that I can even withdraw to like the crypto to my crypto wallet. You can see here it says digital assets. You can actually withdraw my crypto wallet, and this is all possible due to CPA affiliate marketing. Okay, so let me show you the dashboard again so that you know it's totally real. You can see here $1,350. My students actually do way more than this. Honestly, this is just like one of our like smallest accounts.
Yeah, so those are like some of my small wins that I've done from this business, and yeah, a whole lot. And see, I want to show you this. Okay, this is around $461,000 that I made from this particular business. I'm showing you this CPA marketing. Now, if you convert this to naira, that should be around 260 million naira that we did. This was actually a joint account with me and my mentor and some of you know my other colleagues and all that. I'm not showing you this so that you think that, oh wow, this guy wants us to believe. No, that's not what I'm doing. All right. I'm showing you this so that you don't put a limit to the amount of money you can make. Because one of the reasons why some people don't make any money or only make very, very little money is because they have a mental limit that they put to the amount of money that they can never make. Some people don't even believe that they can make 100K. Some people don't even believe that they can make 500K. Some people, because they have never ever seen 1 million, they don't even believe that they can make 1 million. But I'm here to tell you that I'm a living testimony of somebody who at some point in his life didn't even believe that. I didn't even believe that if a time will ever reach where I will even ever hold 500K in my hand. Until I started this business and I traveled to Dubai and I spent like 4 million naira in a day. That particular day, I bought an iPhone, I bought a laptop, you know, I bought some other gadgets and everything was like 3 million, I'll be 4 million. I was like, wow. So please and please, because you're learning how to make your first $500 from this business doesn't mean that $500 is the highest you can make. I was telling you the other day that my students make even above $2,000 every month for themselves. So $500 is not the least you can make. And these are like some of my other wins again. This is $1,350 that I made from this business. By the right, you see $1,100 that I made. It just keeps on getting better and better and better and better. And this business didn't just only give me money, because personally I feel there are some things that are better than money that business should give you. Like, I remember when I was in school, I was very, very broke in my 200 level. In my 300 level, I started this business, and but I did a 5-year course, all right. So, but in by 400 level, I was already making like 10 million naira from this business, and in my 400 level, they made me the faculty president in my school. I graduated very, very well with a very good grade and all that. But all those things don't even matter now, because trust me, all those things are just bullshit. I was well respected in my school. In fact, I was the only person driving a car while I was in school. One of my lecturers even used to eye me and like, this guy, you get. So, and also I was able to travel to Dubai. I traveled to like 7 different countries. This was me traveling to Dubai. I was just 21 years old. Look at me and some of my friends and all that in Dubai. These are like some of the things that this business can really, really help you do. And this is my Ethiopia trip and my Kenyan trip. You can see like I was very, very young here. I was just like 20 years old. And this was like the early days when I just started this business and all that. So it didn't even take me so long to make a lot of money from this. And I'm very, very sure it won't take you long at all as well. Because, once you have the right guidance and you have the right mentorship, like, you can make so much money for yourself. And one of the things that really, really stuck out for me was the fact that I could really help people around me to really become something better, because it was really, really tough. It was really, really tough at the beginning, yeah. But once I started this business, my dad was at the point where he was almost losing his life because of the job he was doing. And the moment I started to touch money, I made him quit that job. I opened a business for him. Everything just became nice, and it was all thanks to this particular business. And I've also been able to increase my network. All right, this is me in an exclusive planning meeting with multi-billionaire businessman Aki Alabi, who is also the founder of NairaBet and Youth Empowerment Conference. Like, one of the reasons why I love this guy so much is because he was able to give out more than 100 million to help the youth. So these are the kind of people I look up to, because they are in the same mission as me. They are in the same line as me, to help people just like me come out from the poor and become better people. All right. So like, this man was really able to give out over 100 million to help the youths, and is a member of the House of Reps. So in case you're thinking about, okay, where I get my information from, just know that I get my information from really, really tough and really, really trustworthy places. And this man, one of the second reason why I love this man so much is because, if you remember, in 20th of October 2020, there was a lot of issues, especially with youths. Okay, but this man single-handedly helped us stop the end SARS movement. Like, there was a time where, if you're a young guy like me or a young guy like you had some money, the next thing you just see is that you're always living a life of oppression. You're always like finding ways to suppress you, because some useless people don't even believe that young people should be making money, and it's just a very, very stupid, crazy mentality, if you ask me. But this man was able to move the motion in the House of Reps to dissolve the SARS movement. That's one of the reasons why I love him so much. And yeah, this is me teaching some of my students in Dubai. When I traveled to Dubai, like I also taught some students there in Dubai. And the truth is that most of all those guys that you see in abroad, they are really, really suffering. That's the truth. Because if you travel out of the country and you travel out without any skill, you're still at the mercy of any government you go to. All right. So I'm going to advise you that if you're planning to travel out anytime soon, you should really, really take these lessons very, very seriously, because you need a skill that is international, like CPA, that you can always use no matter the country you are from. All right. And see, the truth is that people that even had nothing came under my mentorship and learned this business and upgraded their lives from poverty to good life. Like a good example of people that had nothing and upgraded their life is people like Tuko. This particular guy that you're seeing on your screen right now, this guy, before I started this business, I remember the day he met me, he sent me a message on Telegram. He told me that, bros, that see, let him just tell me the truth. He doesn't have any money. 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 And he said he wants to start a business. He wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said he wants to start a business. And he said after that, he went out again. He made around $1,050. So he now came to my DM and told me again, Alpha boss, my mommy, I don't come with my parents from trenches, so they cannot continue doing farm when I'm making this kind of money. So yeah, you can see how this business has upgraded this guy's life. There's also Bolaji here, who bought one of the latest MacBook laptops for himself. You might be the kind of person where you've always wanted to buy yourself a good laptop, a good phone, and all that. Trust me, this business can do it for you, just like he did it for Bolaji here. All right. So you can see by your left where he was telling me, I just copied this one, CPA Dollar Academy. That's my academy, my mentorship, or whatever. So you can see Sunny here. When I met Sunny on WhatsApp. Sunny was like, they fresh. This, that, that. I told him, Mama, what I do is CPO. This, that, that. So I taught him. When I taught him and all that, he now came to message me. He told me, Omo, boss, make I know like you. CPA don't change my life. I'm now setting my new workspace. Don't post it yet. I bought a new laptop. I've moved to a new apartment. My life is better. I was like, wow, God bless you. Continue doing the great work and all that. And that's just some amazing, amazing things. And there's also a queen here who is a nurse, right? This girl is literally a nurse, and she makes around $1,950 from CPA. All right. And you can imagine a nurse, somebody that goes to the hospital every day. No matter how hectic the medical field is, you can still make some money for yourself. So it doesn't even matter whatever business you're doing, just 2 hours in a day, you can make a whole lot from this business, even without any startup capital at all. So, and at this particular point now, some of you might even think, okay, this guy is lucky, or see, the truth is that I'm not even special. All right, I'm not special. And you might even be asking yourself now, can this be me too? Can this be me? And that's why I'm going to just take about 5 minutes to share my story. And I'm sharing my story just to show you that regardless of where you are, or regardless of your situation or your current location, the internet and the right knowledge is going to save you. All right. Now, see, personally, I was born in an average Nigerian home, just like everybody else. All right. I'm 33 years old now. And see, that time my family just had enough to keep us alive. We were doing 101 that period. Like eat in the morning, no food in the afternoon, eat in the night, just like an average Nigerian home. But something happened in 2006. My mom passed away. It's one of the most terrible things that's ever happened to me. So my mom passed away. And you know, one of the reasons why I'm doing what I do right now is because of my mom. Because when my mom passed away, and we're finding it very, very difficult to live and to really, really impact, we're finding it difficult to do anything, because my dad didn't have a lot of money. It was always my mom that was bringing all the money and all that. Most of the people that my mom helped, all right, they came back to come and help us, small, small. They were like contributing for us. That's one of the reasons why I'm really, really big on helping people, because I've seen from my mother's experience, I've seen that okay, if you help people, it's going to always go down to your generation to your generation. So, during this particular period, it was very, very tough from when I was 7 to when I was 21 before I started making money. Then about 14 years of suffering. You know, that period I was like forced to live with other people. My dad was always busy with work. He couldn't even spend time with me. Like it was very, very terrible. And in 2015, things now even became worse because just before I got admitted into uni Abuja, like finding admission was very, very hard. I tried FUTA, I tried different schools because I also, just like many people, I also wanted to like go to the best school, with the hope of when I finish, I'll get a job, obviously of which the job, I got to learn a lot of things. And one of the things I learned from this particular experience with the jam thing is that even if you're failing in school, all right, it doesn't mean you're going to fail in life. That's just the truth, right? It doesn't mean you're going to fail in life. Because you're failing in school doesn't mean you're going to fail in life. Life and school are two different things. And after that time, after that period, my dad was now forced to retire because he had already spent like 35 years working 9 to 5 for the government. Like, and the worst part is that he could not even boast of anything. Like 35 years in service, but you finish and you cannot boast of anything. Because, and the reason was because he was spending all the money he had to take care of us. He was the only one then, and it was extremely tiresome for him. Like, 5 children, only him. It was crazy. So in 2015, he now fell sick and he had something called partial stroke. Partial stroke is like when half of your body stop working. You cannot raise your hand, you cannot raise your leg. Like, and I asked the doctor, I said, "Doctor, what exactly happened? Why is he falling, sick like this and all that?" So the doctor said that it was because of he was working 9 to 5 for 35 years, and that simply means that he was like for straight 35 years, he had to wake up in the morning, go to work, come back in the night, wake up in the morning, go to work, come back in the night, doing that same thing for 35 years straight, and it was really, really affecting his health. That's what made him have that particular partial stroke. So I knew that okay, I cannot let my dad die like this. I had to find something to do. So I started to find an income. Then I started graphic design, just like many people. Some people go and start POS, they'll start doing tailoring. All those things, they are good, but they can really, really not feed you. Right? And me, I learned this thing the hard way. In fact, I got my first job on Twitter. It was paying me like 26,000 naira. That's one of the reasons why I believe in the internet so much. Like when I now got that first job, I was doing the job. After the first month, the guy paid me. Second month, the guy paid me. The third month, I was asking for payment. This guy did not pay me. Fourth month, did not pay me. Fifth month, I told myself that I needed to find a different way because this thing, sure. Number one, the income is not even much, and this guy is not even paying me. So I went online to start looking for more opportunities. And this particular period, I even had to stay in a Florida apartment because I could not even afford rent. And remember, I was just like 21 years old. Imagine it's 1 year old boy, hustling on the streets, trying to find a way to feed his dad who is on the sick bed and all those kind of things. And I was just young, I was broke, I don't have anything. All I just had was myself, and I just wanted to like take risk and all that. So one day, like I got tired of poverty and I felt okay, I needed to change my story. So I went online because I was hearing about online businesses, online businesses, online businesses. So I went online to start searching. So I saw some of them that were good, some were bad. Some of them I lost money in some of them. I'll be very honest with you because I've already told you that I'm going to be 100% honest. And most of the ones that I lost money in are the ones that I did not have anybody guiding me. That's why I'm really, really big on okay, if you want to start any business, if you really want to make money from that business, please and please find somebody that is going to guide you. So as I was looking for all these opportunities and all that, in 2020 January, the breakthrough finally came. I was just scrolling on my phone on Facebook and I saw a particular advert. I had already seen that advert on YouTube before, but I saw it again on Facebook and I said, okay, let me just click on it. Let me see what's going to happen. So I clicked on it and this particular advert, it was one random guy that posted it. And the guy was just like 1 year older than me, but he was very, very successful. And, how would this guy be 1 year older than me and he was successful? And then I was 21, the guy was 22. But this guy was 22 years old and he was earning over 1 million naira per month. I was like, this thing, like, it was crazy. So I now sat down, I thought about it, I said, okay, what can I offer this guy so that he can teach me? Like, because I've already tried so many things that period. I've already met some people. I knew that they were not going to teach me. So I said, what can I even offer this guy so that he's going to teach me? So I told him that because I already knew graphic design then. So I told him that I was going to become his graphic designer for free. Then, the reason why I did that was that so that I can be tracking all his moves and so that he can be carrying me along. Then I now also went to go and borrow money from my brother because then my brother was doing aluminium work. So I met him. I told him that out of the money he's using for his aluminium work, he should borrow me. That I'm going to give him back, when I start making money or whatever. So my brother borrowed me the money. So I went to go and get his mentorship. And the reason why I even got his mentorship was because I knew that, okay, only information cannot get me so far. Because if you come and meet me, okay, how can I make money? And I tell you how to make money and I don't guide you or I don't hold you by the hand, you might not really go far. So I just went to go and borrow money and I got his mentorship. So I now followed everything that he taught me and the advices that I received from him. And see, I'm telling you that in less than 3 months, my story changed. Like if you can look on your screen very well, if you can zoom in if you want, you can see that the first month I made around 260K. The next month, that you can see, like January 2021, I made around 400,000. The next month I made 500,000. That you can see February 2021, and you can see in the next month already, that was like in April 2021, I was already making 1.7 million, just like my mentor then. So and this is me and him when we finally went on Dubai and we're enjoying our vacation together. So you can see how amazing this opportunity is. And see, the truth is that just one information or meeting one person that is going to guide you can give you the financial breakthrough you have always been waiting for. And that's just the truth. Just meeting one person or just one information that you're going to see online. And see, the truth is that many times than not, all right, that person is going to be a stranger. That's just the truth. The person is not going to be your family member. The person is not going to be your friend that you've always known. He's always going to be a stranger. If you're a Bible scholar like me, you will understand that most of the times when God wanted to minister to any of his children or any of his prophets, he always sent a stranger. It's always a stranger. It's never ever somebody in their family. And one of the reasons why I believe this so much is because my pastor used to say something. The pastor said, money comes from God through men to men. Which means that if God wants to start blessing you today, God is not going to send what they call it. God is not going to just stone you 1 millionaire, or God is not going to make 1 millionaire appear in your bedroom. God is going to send a man to give you the knowledge you need to make that 1 millionaire. Now, the reason why he's going to do that is because he's going to he will prefer for you to have the capacity to make 1 millionaire over and over and over again than for you to just have that 1 millionaire and spend it, then come and start disturbing him in prayers again. You understand? And above all, I just want you to learn and take away something, is that you should know that if I can do it after facing all these things, living in people's houses, living in a flooded apartment, losing my mom at the age of 7, my dad almost losing his life, doing like doing a job that did not pay me for 3 months. If I can do all these things, I also believe that you can do it as well. That is just, I believe that you can do it. Like, I strongly believe in you that you can do it. And some of the lessons you can learn from my story is that success has a price tag, and only those who are willing to pay the price are going to reap the reward. All right, but the truth is that a lot of people don't even want to pay the price, and that's why they end up getting shocked or getting scammed at the end of the day, because they don't want to pay the price, but they want to reap the reward. See, even Jesus Christ had to die for our sins to be forgiven. So you see that everything great in life requires a price to pay. And also, your breakthrough can come from any man at any time, and you have to always be ready to take advantage. All right. And I'm sure that you agree with me that every successful person had to pay one price or the other in order for them to get rich. So, because there's always going to be a price to pay. So, if you're willing to pay the price, all right, go ahead and type in the chat, I am willing to pay the price. Because now the question is, are you willing to pay the price? So, if you are willing to pay the price, go ahead and type in the chat, I am willing to pay the price. Type in the chat, I am willing to pay the price. Type in the chat, I am willing to pay the price. Because you have to first agree with yourself that you want to pay the price before you finally get the reward. That is just the truth. So type in the chat, I am willing to pay the price. You have to put in your name. Remember, I told you our rule about typing in the chat. You have to put in your name. I, Victory, is willing to pay the price. I, Emmanuel, is willing to pay the price. It's extremely important to do that. All right. Now, I'm going to be very, very transparent, because that's what I've always been doing. Like, I'm a very, very different guy. I'm always transparent. Now, my aim for this class is to show you how to earn in dollars with CPA marketing, partner with companies abroad, and to give you my best to get started. Okay. But also, at the end of this class, I'm going to ask you to enroll for my CPA Dollar Academy. But you're not under any pressure to do that. You do not have to do that. Okay. And my CPA Dollar Academy is just simply my fail-proof mentorship program for those who are new and who want extra support and extra guidance. Because when I was in school, I used to be this kind of person where if they teach me something for the first time, I might not understand immediately. I'm always needing somebody to like explain better and all that. So that's why I have this particular program on. And just to help you make your first $1,000 online in the fastest time possible, possibly in the next 10 working days without any extra startup capital. All right. But with that being said, I promise you that I'm going to give you my best because I know that it has not been easy, and that is why I am here to help. Because I hate to see people struggling and suffering where there are opportunities like CPA flying around and people are missing it. So, as I'm going to give you my best, I'm going to also ask you to give me your best as well. So, what I simply need you to do is that I need you to promise me that the life changing information that I will share today will not go to waste, and that you will do what I ask you to do so that you can begin to live free from debt and constant worrying about bills and rent. So if you promise that you're going to do everything I asked you to do in this particular webinar today so that this opportunity works well for you, go ahead and type in the chat, I promise. If you promise me that you're going to do everything I asked you to do in tonight's class to make sure that this opportunity works for you, go ahead and type in the chat, I promise. Because I don't want a situation whereby I will now teach and I will now ask you to do something at the end of the webinar and you'll not be able to do it, then my time will now be wasted. All right. What I want to say, I want you to be 100% sure that whatever I'm going to tell you to do in tonight's class, you're going to do it to make sure that this opportunity works for you. Because my overall aim is to make sure that by the end of this particular class, you now have the capacity to make at least $500 for yourself, to take care of your family, to take care of your friends, to do the things that you've always wanted to do, right? So I want you to promise me now that you do everything I ask you to do in tonight's class to make sure that this opportunity works for you, so that you're not going to live life in debt, you're not going to live life in worrying about bills and rents and all those things. So if you all right, that's good. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do in tonight's class is that I'm going to ask you to get a pen and clear all distractions, because it's extremely important you do this. Because I don't want a situation whereby we're 30 minutes in and you get distracted and you now lose the information. No, because I cannot even guarantee you that there's going to be any recording of this particular class. Right? So I want you to get a pen, I want you to get a paper, right? That use and take notes and use and jots, right? Because this is where it's going to get interesting. Okay, if you're a student, find somewhere quiet to stay. Maybe if you're in school or something. I don't even think you should be in school by now, but yeah, if you're a parent, find somewhere cozy to stay that the children are not going to disturb you. If you're a nursing mother, probably maybe you should give the child to the nanny or to the daddy, or just make sure that you're on your own. Because what I want you to do is that I want you to pay close attention to every word that comes out of my mouth. Because remember, I was telling you that just one information or meeting one person can change your life forever. All right. So if you're ready and you've cleared all distractions and you're ready for the meeting, go ahead and type in the chat ready. Go ahead and type in the chat ready. If you're ready and you've cleared all distractions and you're ready to get started, go ahead and type in the chat ready. Type I am ready. Put in your name. I Prince, I'm ready. I Joy, I'm ready. All right. So let's get started, guys. Okay. You're all ready. You're all ready. So, guys, now we're gonna start our teaching. Now, as a matter of fact, in 2023, there are a lot of opportunities online. Right? There are a lot of opportunities. I'm very, very sure that you must have seen so many opportunities online as you scroll through Facebook, as you scroll through WhatsApp or whatever. You've seen a whole lot of opportunities online. But the truth is that most people are still poor because they either don't know that these opportunities are there, or they are not properly guided to success and they end up losing money. And most times it's always number two, because most people see opportunities every day, but whenever they take on those opportunities, they are not properly guided and they end up losing their money and losing their time. And see, for the truth, these opportunities can help you earn good dollars online, even if you stay in the worst part of Nigeria, whether you are staying in Ibejuleki, whether you are staying in Ojota, wherever you are, right? These opportunities can help you make good money online. And most of all these opportunities these days, all you just need is just your phone without any capital at all. And CPA is one of the best ones I've seen so far. It's one of the best ones I've 100% seen so far. Now, before we even talk about how you can make thousands and thousands of dollars online, let's first find out exactly how people even normally legitimately make it online. Because this is where people usually get it all wrong, because they don't even know how money is usually made. So whenever somebody presents something to them, they don't normally know whether it's a scam or it's not a scam. So let me show you exactly how people normally make money legitimately online. Now, to make money legitimately online, all right, you must give in order for you to get. Now, here's what I mean. You must offer something to people in exchange for that money. If you're somebody that used to sell phone, you're going to offer new phones to people and they'll give you money in exchange. If you're doing POS, you're going to offer cash to people and they're going to give you money in exchange. Wow, that's a funny one. If you're selling drinks, you're going to offer water to people and they're going to give you money in exchange. Like, that's how money has been made right from the days of Moses, even right from the days of Jesus Christ. In fact, Judas Iscariot had to offer Jesus Christ to the Pharisees to be killed in order for him to make money. I think he was given around 50 pieces of silver there. So that is how money has always been made. And what I want to show you tonight is that I want to show you a way that you can offer your CPA skills to companies so that they can pay you as their partners. All right, and you can make your first $500 during days. Okay, so tonight I'll be explaining exactly how you can make your first $500 in just 3 simple steps, guaranteed. And I'll be using myself as a case study and how I started just like you in 2020 and how I got my first $500 as well. Now, guys, when I started making money with this particular business, or when I started to like search for opportunities online, I told you the story already. My dad was sick. I had to like find a way to like make sure that he's okay and all that. So I was looking for ways to make money, and I stumbled on CPA. Okay, so I followed. There are 3 steps I took that made me a multi-millionaire. In fact, I've done so many things, but this particular 3 steps I took was literally what made me a multi-millionaire by the age of 2023. And these 3 steps are very, very simple. I had to get a deal, with this company, because you are partnering with companies. You have to get a deal with that particular company as their partner. Then you have to get people to your deal. All right. Then after you get put your deal, then you just withdraw your money into your account. It sounds very, very easy. But before I even took any of those steps, I had to first know what exactly CPA is. And that's why I want to explain to you what CPA is. So what is even CPA? Like, what the fuck is CPA at first? All right. Now, CPA just simply means cost per action or acquisition. And it's the highest paying type of affiliate marketing, and it is the least known. All right, it's the highest paying type of affiliate marketing and is the least known. And that's why I like to call it the Bitcoin of affiliate marketing, because many people don't know about this, but this particular business pays a whole lot, and many people don't even know about it. They have no idea about this business. And you knowing this particular business that is just new, you already have an advantage, because you're going to like be able to take advantage of this business easily and faster and make a lot of money before even people get started to know it. So CPA simply means cost per action or acquisition. Now it is something like, let me show you. Let me give you a quick example. Now imagine GT Bank just opens, all right? GT Bank just opens. Or let's use Zenith Bank now, for instance. But I know Zenith Bank has been having issues recently, you know, with the whole transfer stuff. So let's say Zenith Bank just opens, and as Zenith Bank opens, all right, as Zenith Bank opens, they are now looking for customers. So you now, as the CPA expert, you go and meet Zenith Bank and you tell Zenith Bank that, okay, I can help you get customers. All right. Then you and Zenith Bank now goes ahead and you guys make a deal. Now, once you and Zenith Bank goes ahead and make a deal, you now go and tell your friend Samuel. You now tell your friend Samuel about Zenith Bank. You now tell Samuel, how far Zenith Bank and new bank, oh, the bank, they are really, really good. Like, they know they charge for transfer. They very, very nice. Like, your money no go fit me. So you tell the person like good things about Zenith Bank. And your friend Samuel now goes ahead and deposits 1,000 naira into Zenith Bank. And obviously, your friend is going to use your referral code, your unique link, or whatever, because Zenith Bank they need to have a way to know that your friend is from you now. So that's why the person wants to use your referral code, your unique link, or whatever. So that your friend now goes ahead and deposits 1,000 naira into Zenith Bank. But Zenith Bank now goes ahead and pays you a commission for that deposit that your friend Samuel made. They pay you a commission of like 2,000 naira, which is around 200% commission. That's why I told you CPA pays very, very well. And on Zenith Bank using your referral link or whatever. So you can see how easy. And banks are not the only kind of companies that do this. All right. Banks are not the only kind of of companies that do this. We also have forex brokers. All right. So let me turn off the comment section because I'm seeing some people typing rubbish in the chat. So banks are not the only kind of companies that do this. We also have software-based companies. We have betting companies. We have crypto companies like Binance. We have betting companies like 1xBet. I'm very very sure that I was showing you these guys earlier when we started this meeting, and I told you that they all have something to do with this particular business. Now, what you don't know that all these guys have to do with this particular business is that you don't know that all these guys that you see here are CPA affiliate marketers. And as a matter of fact, in case you didn't know, all these guys that you see in this particular place, they are people that really, they are the ones that that's how they make money for themselves. All right? That is how they make money for themselves. In fact, comedy does not pay them any money because any average Joe can just open his phone and do something stupid and people are going to laugh. All right. How they really get money is by partnering with companies abroad, and when people now take an action using their link or their code or whatever, they now make some money for themselves. I'm very very sure that you must have seen maybe Sabino say, oh, use my referral code, or you must have seen Mr. Macaroni say, use my unique link, all those kind of things. All right, all those kind of things is exactly how these guys make their money, and you guys don't know that. As you guys are using their referral link, these guys are making a lot of money and you don't know. Okay, but tonight everything is going to end because I'm going to show you exactly how you too can also make money for yourself. Let me give you a quick example of how Sabinus does his own. Now, this is our friend Sabinus, Investor Sabinus. Now, today you're going to know why they call this guy Investor. Now, Investor Sabinus goes ahead and partners with a company called OctaFX. Now, I was telling you something about different type of companies that do CPA. Now, the ones that pay the highest are forex companies. Forex companies pays the highest. That's why you see most of all these your celebrities, all these Mr. Macaroni, Shaggy, Taoma, Kiki, all those guys, the general, they're always promoting OctaFX and 1xBet because betting companies and forex companies pays the highest, when it comes to CPA. So Sabinus now, for instance, he goes ahead and partner with OctaFX. And obviously, OctaFX is a forex trading platform, but Sabinus is not a forex trader. You already said that Sabinus is a content creator, is a comedian, is a skit maker, is whatever, but he's not a forex trader. All right. Nobody said he's a forex trader, so he's not a forex trader. Now, Sabinus, but you can partner with a forex company, so you can see that even if you're not a forex trader or whatever, you can still partner with the forex company. So Sabinus partners with the forex company OctaFX, and once he does that, he now makes a deal with OctaFX. The next thing he now does is that he goes and tells his friends on his social media account and be like, oh, Alpha, OctaFX is the best trading platform. But if you want to use OctaFX, use the link in my bio to get started. You're going to get also this. So they go ahead and use the link in his bio to deposit into OctaFX. So once they deposit, maybe he deposits maybe 10K. Maybe somebody deposits 10K and that person deposits 5K. What most people don't know is that OctaFX is going to pay Sabinus a huge chunk of commission. I mean, if one of all these people deposit 10,000 naira into their OctaFX account using Sabinus link, Sabinus can earn as much as 20,000 naira, which is like 200% commission. See why I say CPA is the highest pay. All right, this thing is like blood money. Trust me, it's like blood money. Like you can literally make a lot of money from this. So OctaFX can even pay Sabinus double the amount of deposit whoever uses his link to deposit goes ahead and deposit. So that's exactly how CPA works. Very very simple. You partner with the company. Once you partner with the company, you talk about the company, they take action on that particular company, and you get paid a commission. So if you understand this particular business model, go ahead and type in the chat, I understand. If you understand CPA, go ahead and type in the chat, I understand. Because like I told you, I want to always be sure that you understand what I'm saying before I even proceed and do anything else. Type in the chat, I understand. Type it, I understand. Let me be sure that you understand what I've been saying since. Let me be sure I'm not wasting my time. Type in the chat, I understand. All right. Okay, cool. Okay, that's cool. So, like, these are some other guys that do CPA, like this Sidney Docker, all right? You can see him like with his CPA link. Okay, but this particular one now he posted of for Octa FX. You can see Kata FA. He posted for Octa FX. You can see MC Lively. He posted for Octa FX. Like you already know the reason why most of all these guys are using Octa FX, because Octa FX like pays a lot. Like forex companies in general pay a whole lot when it comes to CPA marketing. And part of the things I was like thinking about when I started now, why are these companies willing to pay me even 200% commission? Like, how are they even making their money? So, like, I got to understand that, whenever you use the company for the first time and the service is good, you're always going to use that company over and over again. All right. So that's how they get their money back. Like, on the long run, when the customer keeps on using the company services over and over again, like your friend now that opens an account with Zenith Bank now, when he deposit that first 1,000 naira, provided Zenith Bank service did not go down, like we're experiencing now, your friend is always going to continue using Zenith Bank. So over time, that your friend is going to keep on using Zenith Bank. So Zenith Bank people are not, they are, so like these companies, they are willing to pay you heavily just to get these customers for them, because they know that, okay, these customers are going to keep on using the services. So they don't really care about the amount of money they are going to, pay you to get these customers for them. And some of all these particular companies, they even go ahead as far as to brag about the amount they have paid to their affiliates. Like you can see this particular company now, they say they have paid over $250 million to their partners and counting. All right. So $250 million, that's a whole lot of money paid to their affiliate partners. Our own now is just for us to go there and take our own share and go. We're not greedy. We're not trying to be too greedy. We're not trying to be self-centered. We just want to go in there, take our $1,000, take our $2,000, and just enough for us to live free and live fine and live comfortable. All right. And you can see these particular companies, they are even willing to get you on board. All right. They are willing to make you amazing offers so that you can join. You can see this particular company now, they say, why partner with us? They're giving you different reasons to partner with them. And one of the reasons they're giving you to partner with them is that this particular company is willing to pay you $700 per customer. That's around let me see, that's around 525K per customer that this particular company is willing to pay you. And you can see another company here has paid over 40 million to their partners and counting. All right. And they are even willing to offer you amazing bonuses. See this particular company now, they said they're going to pay you $1,000 CPA, which means that your commission is going to be $1,000. 1,000 times 750, that's around 750K in today's exchange rate. So you can really see that everything is set for you. What's just simply left for you is for you to partner with these companies and take a huge profit for yourself. Because most of all these companies have already even budgeted these commissions. They're not waiting for people to come and partner with them and for them to like pay them off. And when I think about some of the amazing things about these businesses, is that this business is very, very easy to do. Because if it was not easy to do, you won't find maybe their brother Shaggy and all those guys doing this business. You won't find them doing it because nobody loves to do things that hard. So one of the proof that to show you that this business is easy is that you see a lot of people doing it and making some huge money from it. And the commissions are very, very high. Like, I mean, you can get paid as much as 200% commissions. Like, compared to other forms of affiliate marketing now, they'll pay you 50% commission, 25. No, all those things are rubbish. I'm talking about 200% commission, 150% commission. Like, that's like things that are worth your work, which means that if you make a sale of maybe 10K now, you can get paid as much as 20K. It's just too amazing. And the truth is that everyone is interested in making money, so you don't even need to convince anybody to like use your link or whatever. And that's one of the things I'll be teaching you in tonight's class. All right. And these European companies already even have huge budgets for yourself. And because these companies are in Europe, you don't even have to worry about them fucking up or any of those things. Like maybe when you are dealing with Nigerian companies, you don't have to worry about any of those things. And you don't need any startup capital, and you don't need to pay these companies to sign up with them, because signing up with them is totally free. And that's what I'll show you in tonight's class as well. I'll show you exactly how to sign up with these particular companies without paying to them and all that. And you literally just need your phone and about 2 hours in a day. And me personally, I already know that you have 2 hours in a day to spend, because obviously, if I ask you now, okay, how many hours do you spend on TikTok? You tell me that you spend a lot of time on TikTok and all that. Not that spending time on TikTok is not bad, but how about we spend that 2 hours and we make money doing it? And this business like can literally end your money worries forever. All right. So after like now that I understood what CPA is, the first step I needed to take was that okay, I needed to get a deal with a company. All right. And the deal and that time I was already broke and all that, but thank God I don't have to pay these particular companies to get a deal with them. So I'm really, really happy that I didn't have to do that because I was totally broke. I just finished graphic design then, and it was a very, very terrible and tough time for me. All right, so you can get a deal in less than 15 minutes. It's very, very easy to get deals because that's the first thing you need to do. You first need to get a deal with a company. All right, you need to get a deal with a company. Let me write it down. Let me just make it easier for us to see. Let's just get a deal with a company. So personally, I'm going to recommend that you get a deal with a forex company because those guys are going to like pay you a whole lot. All right. And getting a deal with a forex company, there are like two ways you can do it. You can either just simply use Google search or you can go through recommendations. Okay. Now, the reason why I'll tell you to use Google search is that you can easily get a like personally, I don't recommend to people, right? I don't recommend. I only recommend to people that are my students, that like the CPA Academy students. Those are the only people that I recommend to. Let me just turn off the chat for a minute. So I don't recommend to people. I only recommend people that are my students, that are like the CPA Academy students, because I don't want to be 100% responsible for them. So I don't normally just recommend to just anybody, but I only recommend to my students. But you can get a deal using Google search, okay? And if you want to get a deal with a forex company, like the reason why we're getting a deal with the forex company is because they pay the highest, obviously. I'll just go ahead and I'll just go to Google and I'll go and write top CPA forex deals 2023. Very, very simple, just easy. So once I click on there, you can see they're already coming out. They're already showing me payment. You can see this. They're already showing me, $800 commission. Like everything is already popping out. 800 times 750. Just from Google search, so you can see it here. 600K. You can even try it, on your own if you want. So I'm going to enter. They said they have the best forex affiliate program for 2023. So I'll just click on there and I'll enter. So you can see I'm in the site. I'm entering inside into the site now, and my aim is to get a deal. All right. If you read what this particular guy said here, this particular guy is a white guy. If you read what he said here, he says as forex continues to grow in popularity, more people are looking for new and profitable ways to get involved in the dynamic market. All right. Now listen carefully. He says a key method that has been gaining traction in recent years is the use of forex affiliate programs. Now I'm telling you guys that this method is new and it has been gaining traction, and people are using it to make some good money for themselves. Now you can see this white guy now, this Oyinbo guy now has confirmed it. He said rather than invest in the forex market, all right, affiliate programs promote the services of traders in exchange for commissions on each transaction. Now, what this guy said here is that instead of you carrying your hard-earned money and putting it into forex and losing your money in forex, all right, affiliate programs promote the services of forex traders. Like you can either become a partner with all these forex companies and earn a commissions for yourself. Now, listen to this part. This is the part I love the most. It says these commissions can stack up quickly, which means that you can make money really, really fast from this. That's why you see Mr. Macaroni, all those guys making some good money from it, and they make money from it very, very fast. And it is one of the reasons why forex affiliate programs are a great way to build a robust income stream. Now you can see for yourself that okay, it is another okay. I lost you guys for a moment, but I'm back now. So I was explaining something to you guys. I said, so if you scroll, you see this particular company. They are willing to give us $1,770 per customer that we give to them. All right, so that should be around 1770 times 750. That's around 1.3 million. That's like amazing money. That's amazing money. All right, so you can see this particular company now. They say they're going to give us, you can see the name of the company is Vantage. You can see Vantage Affiliate Program. Okay, so that's like 800 times 750. That's around 600K. And when I saw this thing, like as a 21-year-old, I was like, wow, this thing can literally change my life. Like, so I like took the step. I said, okay, I'll go ahead and I was going to like become a partner with all this company. So I went ahead, like this particular Xness, I now went to like get a partner account with them. So it's very, very simple. You just go to Google and type Xness partner. Now that you know that they have a partner program, so once you do that, you can see it here. They're showing you the list. You can see partnership program with Forex leading marketing experts. All right. So you go ahead and click on there, and you can see their page has opened. Okay. You can see their page has opened. Now they say earn a stable income by introducing clients to a global market leader. Right now, they're even telling you that you can earn a stable income with them, and they say they've paid out over $1 billion to their partners. So you can see this thing is really, really amazing, guys. So if you go down, they say what we offer. All right, what we offer, you get up to $1,850 for every client. So that means 750. That's around. Oh, sorry, I think I did my calculation wrong. 1850 times 750. That's around 1.3 million that this particular company is willing to give you. And you can see it says new, so it's a new offer. So you go ahead and click on start now. All right. So if you click on start now, it's going to take you to the registration page. And on the registration page, you can go ahead and register. So you put in your email, you put in your password, and you put in your country. All right. So this is my email. You now put in your country, you choose Nigeria. So no matter the country you are, for those of you that are connecting in this particular class and you're from Ghana, you can choose Ghana. Like I'm going to be traveling to Rwanda on Friday, so I can choose Rwanda if I want. Then you go ahead and click on create account. So once you click on create account, they are going to send you login to your dashboard. All right. Now on that particular dashboard is where you're going to see everything that happens. You see your commissions, you see your deal, you see your link, that's your affiliate link or whatever. Everything is going to be there. Let me even quickly show you my own so that you can see it clear. So it's not be like I'm just telling you, okay, so this is my own dashboard. So this is one of my dashboards. All right. So okay, let me log out and log in again so that you can see it like that is totally real. So I'm logging in now. All right. So you can see I'm in my dashboard. You can see my nickname, Praise Naira. So once you finish that registration, they're going to send you the login to this particular dashboard to your email address. So you can see it here. You can see my commission plan now. My commission plan pays around 150%. All right. So for every $100, I get $150 back to myself. So it's very, very easy and very, very simple. So you can see my earnings. Everything is going to show here. You can see my commissions plan and everything. You can see my account details. So they are going to send you that particular login to that dashboard. And see now, I will not lie to you guys. I will not lie to you. If you're just getting started as a starter, you might not get a deal as good as 150%. Probably maybe the company might want to like do you are you now, and they'll tell you 50% commission, 30% commission. So that happens sometimes, but most times whenever you use the company for a while, they are going to increase it, but that only happens very, very rarely. But my students now, for instance, in CPA Academy, once they join and they start using the company, you 150% commission. So like it's totally amazing and totally interesting. So that's exactly how you get a deal. So imagine you're having a deal now that is like that pays you $150. So for you to make like $500 or close to $500, you just need like 3 customers in a month. All right. And $500 now is like how much, Seth? $500 is like 375K. So for you to make 375K now, you just need like maybe like 3 customers will give you let's say three. That's like 450K. Oh, sorry, $150 times three. That's around $450 times 750. So for you to make like 350K, you just need like 3 customers in a month. All right. So which means that even if you get those 3 customers in the first 3 days, you're done working for the month, which is just totally amazing. And one of my students I really enjoyed from this particular thing is Bolaji. Like this guy made around $559. That's around 475K from just 2 customers under my mentorship. Like That day he sent me a DM and he was laughing, told me, oh, guy, I don't get $559 from just two customers. I'm like, wow, congratulations, guy. So before we go into step three, into step two, all right, I want to ask you guys, has it been amazing so far? Has it been amazing so far? Have you guys been enjoying the meeting? Has it been amazing so far? And have you been enjoying the meeting? Go ahead and type in the chat. Let me know. Let me turn on the chat. Has it been amazing so far and have you been enjoying the meeting? Has it been amazing so far and have you been enjoying the meeting? Let me get in the chat. Let me get in the chat. Has it been amazing and have you been enjoying the meeting? All right. I can see Dominion TV God's Favor said it's very amazing. Okay. It's been amazing. Go ahead and share your feelings. Okay, NS say it's fine. Uku says amazing. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Eugene says yes, it's been amazing. Yeah, I'm having a little cold, so bear with me, guys. All right. So now you can see that CPA is a business that you can easily start from scratch. And literally just anyone who wants to change their life can do this and get paid monthly and become millionaires by the end of this year by God's grace. So now, after I already knew what CPA was, I knew how to get my deal and all that. The next thing was now to get people to my deal. Okay, so let me just write this so it will be very, very shorter. Okay, get people to my deal. Because obviously, if you have a deal with a particular company to acquire clients or customers for the company, you need to be able to get people to your deal. Now, there are two ways you can normally get people to your deal. All right, you can either pay for advertising. That means you pay Facebook to boost your post, or pay Instagram to boost your post and all that. I don't know if you've ever been scrolling through your phone where you see boost posts or any of those things. So people usually do that. You can easily go and like pay Facebook or pay Instagram post and do all those things. Okay, but because I was a broke guy and I don't have any money to pay Facebook and all that, I had to find another method. And this particular method is like a killer method that has really, really been helping us rake in millions in the CPA Dollar Academy. Trust me, that's helped us rake millions and millions. And this method is called the organic method. Okay, this method is called the organic method. Let me turn off the chat real quick. So this method is called the organic method, and it's all about using simple posts on your Facebook or on your WhatsApp. All right, you either be using your WhatsApp status, either be posting on your WhatsApp status or using your Facebook. And one of the reasons why I love this method so much is because you don't have to convince anybody in this method. You do not have to convince anybody to do this. You don't have to convince anybody. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you how one of my students in the academy used this particular method to make over 1.9 million, by last year. All right. And he didn't even have to spend any money on advertising. He didn't have to boost any post or run any advertising or any of all those things. Now, remember Dean Obole that I told you about, when we just started this meeting, right? That did around $2,250 in July without running any ads. He was the one who used this particular method, that I taught him, and he made over $2,250, around 1.6 million in current exchange rate, to do this. And he did this thing while he was, running his project in school. So this is exactly how Dean made $2,250. That's around 1.9 million. When he did this particular thing, dollar was around on Facebook. Now, the first thing you simply do is that you open a Facebook account. After you open a Facebook account, you have to post Forex related content, because if you're going to be a partner with a Forex company, it's just like maybe now you're working at Money Point and you want to tell people about Money Point. Some people go ahead and wear Money Point shirts, put Money Point picture. Yeah, so Facebook is that thing. Like you're going to be posting Forex related content so that anybody that enters your Facebook account is going to know that okay, you're interested in Forex. All right, then you friends, and these friends are not just ordinary friends. They are friends that are going to be super interested in Forex trading and whatever it is that you do. Okay, then the next thing we'll give you 50% of your deposit, all these kind of things. All right. Okay, we're still live. So let me quickly explain this thing in full so that you see it exactly how Dean does it. Let me open his Facebook account so that you see it clearly. Okay, so look at this. So this is Dean's Facebook account. Oh, my own Facebook is not logged in. Let me log in. Let me quickly log in. Oh wow, what's my Facebook password? Guys, give me a second to log in my Facebook. Uh, okay. Okay, we're in. We're in. So we're in my Facebook right now. So I wanted to go to Dean's profile so that you see how Dean does it. Okay, so like this Dean's profile. So now you see this particular Facebook account that you're seeing right in front of you. This Facebook account has brought in nothing less than, let me say, mm, I think, okay, he told me 250,000, nothing less than 6.2 million for this guy. And you can see that it's just an ordinary Facebook account that everybody has and everybody can make, even if you don't have one. All right. So this Dean's Facebook account, and all he just simply did was like he puts in a cover photo that tells people that, oh, I'm interested in forex trading, or I'm a forex trading enthusiast. You don't even have to be a trader, you just have to put it there. So if you put it there, you can easily create something like this on a website called canva.com. Right, it's a free website, so you don't even have to like get any graphic designer or any of those things. Just go to canva.com, and once you go to canva.com, you can go ahead and use their free template. So you can see it here, it's free. Right, you can see sign up for free, so it is free. So you can just go on canva.com, and once you go on canva.com, it's going to like, you're going to like go and search for, okay, let me see, it's going to open now. It's going to open now. Yeah, something like this. Now you can see it here, Facebook banner. You can see this particular one right here. You can just go ahead and toggle it, and before you know, now you're going to get a Facebook cover photo. You can even copy what he wrote here, then just put a nice picture of yourself on your DP. It doesn't even have to be too good. You can see this guy's profile picture. It's not the best, but it still brings in money. So you just like put in your nice picture for yourself. Then, like I said, next step is that you're going to start posting forex related content. Okay, so the reason why you're posting forex related content is so that if somebody lands on your DM or lands on your profile, the person is going to automatically know that you're into forex, or you're just like, maybe now, if you're selling wristwatch on Facebook, for instance. All right, somebody has to find a way to know that you're selling the wristwatch, so that you can simply post pictures of wristwatch. So it's the same thing that you can do here, and it's very, very easy to get all this particular kind of content. You can easily just maybe go to Facebook and go to Instagram and start searching for forex or any of all those things. Then you see pictures that you can screenshot and repost. All right, or what my students just, this particular group right here, we normally make posts like I always be talking about my students, because those are the people I'm helping make a lot of money. So you won't blame me, guys. So sorry. So my students, we usually use this particular group, and this particular group, we normally just come here. Like personally, I go there and I update all these things. So they will just come here, screenshot and repost on their profile. So whenever anybody enters your profile, the person automatically knows that, okay, you're interested in forex trading. So the next thing you're now going to do is that you're now going to start adding friends. And you're not just going to be adding anyhow type of friends. You're going to be adding friends that are already super interested in forex. And how do you know these people are super interested in forex? You just simply go ahead, and once you go, what you can do is that you can go and search for some of the like top forex traders in your country, or some of the top forex traders academy or communities or group chats. So a good one in our country, Nigeria, here is Happy Forex Academy. So if you click on there, you can see now, you see all these people that are liking this particular post in this Happy Forex Academy are people that are already super, super, super interested in forex trading. They are already super super. And how do I know? Now the reason why I know is because now I know for a fact that if you're a Messi fan and you see a picture of Messi, you're going to like it. But if you're a Messi fan and you see a picture of Ronaldo, you're not going to like it. So which means that you don't like Ronaldo. All right. So if somebody that likes Forex, if he sees a picture of Forex, is going to like it. All right. So that's how you know that okay, these particular people that like all this particular picture, they are super, super interested in Forex trading. That is just normal psychology of human being, and that's how human being normally is. So once you click on here, you can go ahead and start adding all these people as your friends. And all these people that are your friends here are your potential customers. So, like, but for instance, now my students, we normally use what is called the $30,000 template in the academy. Now, that particular template that we use, that particular template is designed in such a way that I update the list every day, and you can just go there and add. I've already given them special places where they can add these particular friends that are going to become their customers, and they just go there, add them, and do whatever they want to do. So the next thing you now have to do is that you now have to start talking to them, because once they are now your friends, you now have to start talking to them, because you talk to them and tell them, oh, use my link, and it's very, very easy. You can just bribe them with a gift. A good gift can just maybe a free YouTube video. You can just go to YouTube now and search for any free Forex video. If you see a Forex video on YouTube now, you now tell, oh, I saw this video, I liked it. I think you might like it as well. Just any free Forex video. Everybody likes a free gift. There's nobody that is in this world that doesn't like a free gift. I tell you, if I meet you on the road and say, Alpha, take this 5K, are you going to tell me no? You will not tell me no. You might ask why, but you might not tell me no. All right. So that's just it. So you now give them maybe a free Forex video that you see online. Anything, it can be anything basically. You now give the person. Then overall, you're now going to go ahead and offer the person something in order for the person to sign up with your customer, or with your company, rather, with your Forex company. Now for Sabinus is going to tell you that okay, if you sign up with OctaFX, we're going to give you 50% of your deposit, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that. That's what Sabinus does. All right. Sabinus is going to offer you 50% of your deposit back when you sign up with OctaFX. So for us now, I've understood that Forex traders like signals very, very well. Okay, so what we simply do is that we give them access to this particular group chat, and this particular group chat now, they usually post signals there. So whenever they see that, oh, these guys go give me free signals, we're not telling them, okay, I'm going to give you these signals for free, and if I give you these signals for free, you're going to sign up with my link. I'm telling you, they are going to say yes. None of them is going to say no, because obviously you're not collecting any money from them now. All right, you're just telling them to use your link, and you're going to give them this signal room for free. So that's just it. That's just the strategy that this guy used. So this guy did this thing over and over and over again. All right. And he made a lot of money for himself. He just told people that are interested in Forex trading that okay, how far if he give you signals, and he can even give them education as well. That I can give you a free Forex course. Like we also do this for my students as well. So he just did it over and over again, and he made a whole lot of money for himself. Very, very simple business model. So I remember when I was chatting with Dean said that the game changer for him was the organic traffic 2.0 teaching. That's the advance of what they're learning now. And the $30,000 template where he uses to add his customers from the special template that he usually uses to add customers from. I was chatting with him that day, and he told me that in July he made over $2,250 for himself. All right. So you can see how amazing this business model is and how you can start earning a whole lot. So this is a snapshot of how people will be interested and how they normally rush my students to use their links. So you can see here, I made 4 different posts on Facebook, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in this particular 4 different posts, you can see how many people are interested in what they call it, in signing up with my unique link. So you can see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's like from just 4 posts, that's like close to 10 people that are interested, which means that even if I just get maybe 2 people, to sign up, and I get paid a commission of $300, I'll be making at least nothing less than 2,225,000 naira for myself. And what did I just simply do? I only made 4 simple Facebook posts, just like the ones I've shown you and the ones that they post in my academy. You can see these particular posts are special posts that we post in my academy. All right. So you can see that with just 4 posts, I got over 10 people interested. And if out of those 10, only 2 of them takes action, I'll make nothing less than 200,000 naira for myself. Now you can see that you don't even need any startup capital to start this. You don't need a website for this, and you don't even have to chase your customers about. And even if you have a job, you can do this on the side and earn some huge amount of dollars for yourself. Okay. And just like Sabinus and the other guys, You do not even need to be a forex trader to do this. To partner with a forex company, you don't even need to be a forex trader at all, and you don't even have to boost any post. All right, running ads is not compulsory, and you don't have to spend any money on this business as a starter. And one of the amazing things is that as a member of my academy, you're going to get access to this particular room, right? I give my students access to that particular room, that signal room, where they normally usually get content to post on their Facebook and all that, and they do it at no cost. And even with your current social media page now, for instance, you can use it like to get started immediately. And even if you're the type of person that you don't have time and all these kind of things, like 2 hours in a day is something that you can do. You can do it like alongside with the business that you're doing currently, or maybe with your current job, and all. Just like posting normal Facebook posts, just like you've seen 4 Facebook posts I posted, and I'm going to like make over 200K. You can see how amazing that is, and you can make money from it just with the strategies that I've shown you. So just imagine that, okay, the only thing that this business does for you, is that it helps you make an extra 300, $500 monthly. Like, just imagine, like, making simple posts, just like I've shown you, simple posts on Facebook or on your WhatsApp status. Even if it's just $500 that you get from this thing every month, all right, that's around 375K. Like, you can pay your bills, you can pay your rent, so many things that you can do for yourself, and all you just needed was the right knowledge, which is what I've given to you, and the guidance and everything now, or else to see. And I just remember when I started this before I started this business, I'd never ever seen an aeroplane before. But once I started this particular business, like, I was already traveling out, doing some really, really amazing things. So that is how easy and how simple the business is. So after, now that I now knew, okay, exactly what CPA was, I knew how to like get deals. I now know how to get people to my deals. The next thing I now had to do was that, okay, I now had to get money into my account. And one of the reasons why I enjoyed this particular part so much is because I did not even have to spend any money on what they call it, on opening a PayPal account, opening a dollar account. All right, I didn't have to spend any money. There are just basically two ways you can receive cash, all right, that you have earned. Because once people are now started signing up with your link, you just have to like remove your money into your account. So you can easily receive cash by automatically sending it to your bank account, or you can either use the manual method where you send it to your crypto or USDT wallet. Okay, so personally, me and my students, we like to use the USDT wallet, that's Bitcoin. We like to receive our money in crypto because obviously that puts our money in dollars, and also the rates are very, very high, so we earn more. So let me even show you some of my students withdrawing so that you can see just ordinary Nigerians how they are making money from this thing. So just listen carefully.
Hi guys, Akinlami Praise here. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on something that I've been really experiencing, and that a lot of people have been sitting on, and a lot of people have not even been taking chances. Just look at what people are saying about this income opportunity.
My name is Olabode Bolaji. I make over 200,000 naira.
Hello guys, my name is Obonaya Agochina. In just 2 weeks, I have made 120,000 naira.
My name is Adewi Shehu Emmanuel. At the end of the month, I made the average 160 to 200, and I was like, wow.
And in an active month, I do around $8,000.
My name is Rashid. I've been able to earn passive income between 600K to 800K.
So you can see, like, just normal average Nigerians like you and I making so much money from this thing, even above $500 every month for themselves. Like, one of the guys that really surprised me so much is Sani here, that I'm about to show you. Sani was just a normal FUNAB student, 21-year-old guy, just like I was then, but he took this business seriously, and look at the amount of money he's making right now.
So guys, I'm going to be showing you how much I've been able to do with the CPA course, which is the CPA Marketing course by Akinlami Praise, and I'm going to show you my dashboard live here. Now, so this is a dashboard on one of the deals we are working on, and I've been able to do 1,200, and I withdrew 400 here, which is few days ago. I withdrew 400. This is for a deal. Let's go here. Yeah, I've been able to do a total sale of $1,100, and I've gotten $500 in commission, which I withdrew, I think, 7 days ago into my Skrill account as well. So this is to show you how much I've been able to make with the CPA Marketing course, and I really appreciate Akinlami for creating this opportunity for us with the CPA. Thank you very much, boss, for doing this. I really appreciate it.
So that's like over $4,000 that an ordinary FUNAP student studying agric in University of Agriculture Abeokuta is making. Like this is also Bolaji here, the guy I told you that bought himself a laptop. Look at how much he has made from this particular business.
Hello everyone, my name is Bolaji and I would like to show you my earnings since I joined the CBA Academy about 4 months ago. Let me put it on my laptop. So as you can see from this company, I've grossed over $2,100 in commission and I have withdrawn over $1,700 of that commission. So this is another company. I have grossed over $1,125 in commission. I've withdrawn half of it and I'll be withdrawing the remaining balance soon. So this is the third company I'm working with. I've made up to $850 and I have withdrawn everything. So guys, if you want to make money and smash your yearly goals, I recommend you joining the CD Academy. Peace out.
So guys, you can see how amazing this particular opportunity is. Like people are really cashing out. I remember when Bolaji withdrew his first money, like that's the 539K, he withdrew it directly to his wallet. And obviously because we wanted like a very, very good high rate and sweet rate, so he withdrew it to his wallet. That was Bolaji. Also, this is also Shegun, one of my students, who made around 1.7 million naira from CPA, and he withdrew to his crypto. Like I told my students, was like withdrawing to crypto because the rates are very, very high, and these are like some of our other withdrawals. All right. So at this particular point, I want to ask you guys a question. Okay, what can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Okay, let me turn on the chat. I think I turned off the chat initially. So what can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Go ahead and type in the chat. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Let me know what you're thinking and all that. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Let me see in the chat. Be very, very honest with yourself. Don't come here and lie, please. I've not been lying since, please. Be very, very honest with yourself. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Let me get you in the chat. What can $500 do for you in the next 1 week? Somebody like I was talking to somebody like the other day, like one of my students when he just started, told me that okay, was able to pay his medical bills for his mom. The other guy said he was able to like do fix his new apartment. All right. So okay, see, okay, you can pay your rent, you can start up an offline business. Like, I was talking to Gift the other day and she was telling me how she stopped selling clothes on WhatsApp because of this particular business, and instead of like spending 80K on instead of like earning 20K per month, she stopped selling her clothes, selling clothes on WhatsApp, started to focus on this one. I think therefore yesterday she sent me a message that she has made around $1,030 from this business. Like you can literally pay your house rent, you can pay your debt if you're in debt, you can pay, there are a lot of things you can do. Like somebody was telling me that she's tired of school, like school is so difficult for her, and she's just finding a way to make sure that things become easier for her. Like I really felt for her because honestly I've been there. Like I remember when I was in 100 level, just starting out in school and all that, it was extremely difficult because then my dad just retired newly and I never ever expected that kind of suffering to like come up with my family. So I remember very, very clearly, and I just thank God for like introducing me to like putting this business in my own part of way. Like so many things that you can do. So I want to ask you again, guys, if you can see yourself making $500 before 26th of February with this simple skill, type in the chat, I can make $500 from this skill. So if you can see yourself making $500 before February 26th with this simple skill, go ahead and type in the chat, I can make $500 from this skill. I told you that for everything that happens in real life, right, you have to first be able to imagine it. You have to first be able to like take it in mentally. You have to first be able to agree with yourself. See, let me tell you something that you don't know. Now, one thing you have to understand in life is that your body is a slave to your mind. So you first have to agree in your mind that something can happen before it automatically happens in real life. So if you're sure that you can make this particular money, go ahead and type in the chat, I can make $500 before 26th of February with this skill. Type in the chat, I can make $500 before 26 with this skill. Type it like you mean it. And I told you, see, the thing about life is that, it all starts with belief. The moment you believe something, it already starts to manifest. That's why if you want to sleep, all right, and you watch something that you really, really take to heart or take to your mind, you will notice that you keep on dreaming about that particular thing. So first and foremost, you have to first agree with yourself that you can do it before you now go ahead and manifest it, you know, through like in real life. All right. So guys, let's continue, please. So far we've discussed, and you now know exactly what CPA is and how your favorite celebrities are using to cash out and all that. You now know exactly how to get a good deal and how to partner with all these particular companies. Best of all, you now know exactly how to get people to your deal without convincing them. You know exactly how to get people that are very, very interested in your deals. And you now know how to withdraw your first $500 into your bank account easily without using any what they call it, any of all those PayPal or any of all those things. You now know how to do all these stuff. Okay, you now So if you're paid, go ahead and type paid in the chat. You guys can't hear me? If you're paid, go ahead and type paid in the chat. I'm sure you can hear me, right? No, this discount is only for today. After today, the discount goes. Okay, one slot is gone already. Two slots are gone. We just have 18 slots left. So if you've paid, go ahead and type paid in the chat and remain in the in the meeting. So this is what you're getting again. You're going to get lifetime access to CPA Academy, which will help you get started in just a matter of days. You're going to get lifetime access to the deals, to CPA deals, which will give you 150% commission, which means that you don't even have to look for any deal again. Then you're going to get the exact post to post on your Facebook, which you can offer to your customers in exchange to use your link and trade it for yourself. You're going to get access to my $30,000 offer template, which will show you my exact strategy and customer list. With this, no need for you to look for customers, and you also use this to get you also get the organic traffic 2.0, which you can use to get as many people to your deals as possible. All right. So make the transfer of the 5,000 naira to the account details on your screen to be among the first 20 to be part of this particular discount. Seven slots are gone already. We just have 13. We just have 13 more slots. And I know that you might have some few questions, so let me just quickly answer some questions real quick while you take advantage of the slots. The moment I'm done answering the questions, I'm going to close the discount. Now you might be thinking, okay, can I do this with my phone? Now the truth is that provided when I started this particular business, I was using a techno K2, I be K4, I think it was K4 or something like that. So the techno had like rubber ring tied around it and all that kind of thing. But provided you can join a meeting like this, it means that your phone is even more than good to be used for this particular business. Now, what if will it work for me if I'm broke? Like if you're broke, that's why you need to start this business so that you can change your life and you can change your story. Now, I have a job. Even if you have a job, you can literally start this business because it only requires you like 2 hours in a day for you to like make some money for yourself. Does age matter? Your age doesn't matter. You are scared. Even if you are scared, I'm going to advise you that if you're scared, that's one of the reasons why you need mentorship, because you need somebody to hold you by the hand and somebody to like guide you through the process till you start making good money for yourself. Now, do I have to finish all the videos? The truth is that you don't have to finish all the videos. All right. The first set of videos is designed in such a way that you can finish in the next 2 to 4 days, so that you can you can start making money as fast as possible for yourself. Can I do it as a beginner? Yes, if you're a beginner, I will advise you to join the academy because that is like the easiest and surest way you can make some good money for yourself. How long will I have access to you? Once you join the academy, you're going to get direct access to me. You'll be able to ask me questions, on our Telegram support group. When we go on live trainings like this, you'll be able to come on live and ask me anything you want. So guys, we just have 10 slots left. If you're paid, go ahead and type in the chat paid. And please do not leave the meeting. All right, if you're paid, go ahead and type in the chat paid, and please do not leave the meeting. Okay, 15 slots gone. We just have 5 slots left. We just have 5 slots left. We just have 5 slots left. Three slots left. All right. So congratulations for those that have enrolled. So for those of you that have paid, congratulations. All right. Congratulations for those of you that have enrolled. What I simply want you to do now is that I want you to send the proof of payment to the admin of your group. All right. An admin is Vincent T, and my second admin is also Afolabi. All right. So once you send the proof of payment to that particular admin, he's going to confirm your payment and is going to give you access into the CPA Dollar Academy once your payment is confirmed. Right. So congratulations to all of you. Yeah. And for those of you who could not pay now because of network and all these kind of things, what I'm simply going to do is that I'm going to extend the discount. Okay, so I'm going to extend it from now till today is what, Wednesday. I'm going to extend it from now till Saturday morning, right, by 9 p.m. by 12 p.m. So from now till Saturday 12 p.m., you can go ahead and take advantage of the discount on your screen right now. All right, you're going to pay only 35,000 truth. But you have the opportunity. Let me just assume that okay, network was fucking up, one or two things, whatever, whatever. So the discount has been extended for you from now till Saturday morning, 12 p.m. All right. So please and please make sure you take advantage of this particular opportunity. I look forward to seeing you. And note that if by tomorrow the discount the slots has finished, because I'm only going to be making available just 10 slots. So if by tomorrow the 10 slots that for the discounts are finished, you won't be able to take part of this particular discount. All right. So guys, make sure you take advantage of this particular discount. For those of you that have enrolled, congratulations. And if you want to claim a slot, you can either claim a slot by paying 15K or paying 20K. So that even if the slot finishes, you can still make your balance of 20K or balance of 15K and join the academy. So yeah, that's it, guys. Congratulations to all of you that just joined the academy tonight. Tomorrow we have a meeting by 9 p.m. where I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can make your first $500 from this particular business. And yes, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter for more updates, on how to make money online if you want to and all that. I'm not the kind of person that hides. I'm always out there. You can follow me on Twitter if you want and all that stuff. So thank you so much for attending tonight's webinar. Good night, guys.